Hello and welcome to this video and to a weekend vlog where we headed off to London. I'm actually filming the intro and the outro not at the weekend because I don't know what happened. Time got away with me, and before I knew it I was at the Disney 100 exhibition at the XL and I hadn't done this bit, so coming in now to start the video. And yeah, as I said, we headed off to London for the weekend. We stayed at the Premier Inn at Wembley Park, which was, it feels quite far out being Wembley, but actually it was like 2 minutes from a tube station, and the Metropolitan and the Jubilee lines are both quite quick, so we could get in. So for context, it took probably about half an hour to get to Waterloo on the Jubilee line, which is not so bad, and we lived in Barnet, so we were used to long tube journeys, so we thought it was quite a good location. It does have a car park. It is quite expensive, the parking, depending on whether it's an event day at Wembley Stadium or Arena, depends on the price of parking, but we were there on a non-event weekend, but the parking is pricey. I'm sure there's probably cheaper ways of doing that if we'd looked into it, but for ease we just left the car there. And then on the Saturday we headed to the Disney 100 exhibition at the XL. I've never actually been to the XL before, so that was a first for me. Obviously you're gonna see clips and things of that coming up. And then we went to Brick Lane for a curry, which again is a thing I never did when I lived in London, so Saturday was a whole heap of firsts. I won't continue to say what we did because you'll find out in the rest of the video, so without any more rambling from me, here's the exhibition. I watched this film to death. We're debating. I think it's Bert's horse. Because that's been lots of mistakes, because Jane is purple, Michael's blue, sure she's pink, and Bert must be yellow. Look at that. Yeah. Bert's horse.
That's why he went crazy in that other film. Have you seen it?
He looks all sad because he's the stand-in. Poor Winnie.
They all go mad.
We've got to guess the character.
Who's that? I've got an idea for this one.
Start with a hard one.
Yeah, Disney characters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, we are in a Disney exhibition.
Oh, I don't know. You can say. I'm going Dumbo.
I don't.
Dumbo.
I'm not sure. I thought Dumbo, but then I wasn't sure.
Go for it.
Not so sure about that one. Who's
Cinderella.
blue? Cinderella?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know that one.
No. Alright, this one's lots of colours. Blue dress again. Belle.
That's not Belle.
No? What's that?
It's a human.
Really?
Got a lipstick.
Yeah, okay.
Next one's easy.
This one's, is it green? Who's green?
This one's easy.
Yeah, Tiana.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. What are you going for?
It's Pan apparently, it's easy.
You're good at this. No, I can't raise my eyebrow enough.
You have to open your mouth quite wide.
Very close.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, don't mind it.
What a great film.
Oh. I will try not to touch the knob.
Yeah, I can't watch it now as an adult. I'm too immature.
Yoda rather than Yoda.
Oh, you're the one who talks to Shio every day.
This is like Winnie the Pooh all over again.
It made it impossible because he was here
Every other day.
Where's the rest of it, Pete?
That's it. It's
How are
done.
you doing it?
And you can't see through it anyway.
I'm so blind.
Only to the
Bad
second.
this drawing is. I'm very proud. I've done a cross between Yoda, a plum that's been left in the microwave, and a baby.
What did you think of
The exhibition. Well, I saw lots of things that I, wanted to see, I suppose. Got to see the knob. Yeah, got to see the knob. And maquettes and drawings of rides and things. That was what I wanted to see most, I think.
Yeah,
I'd like if it was years 1 to 100.
you wanted it chronological
Yeah.
rather than.
Which a lot of it was, but then it got more sectiony again.
I like the sections. My favourite section was the musical section, especially when you could listen to songs that in other languages. So they had Let It Go and just various people belting it out in various languages. It's fun. I thought it was good. But the music was really loud as we were walking around after a while. It's like, okay.
Bits of it.
What do you like?
Me, I liked it. There was some stuff that I knew because of different shows and stuff I'd watched. But no, I like seeing all the bits and bobs and stuff. We were there for about 3 hours, which is what I anticipated. And the merchandise is pretty poor and expensive.
Yeah. I mean, the t-shirts were nice, posters were nice.
You said some people did it in an hour though, that'd be pretty hard to do.
Yeah, I don't know how.
They don't pace you in very well at the beginning.
It's
It's
too
very
real, yeah.
cramped.
Just wash it from.
But once you make your way through, it does spread out a bit more.
We made some friends, didn't we? We made friends at the flippy thing and at the books and at the, yeah, that was nice.
It was good. We're now heading off to Brick Lane for a curry, which is another thing I've never done before. Hello and welcome to Sunday. We are in our travel lodge. Not travel lodge, Premier Inn.
Look at, show people the view. It's a London view of the Premier Inn. Like you get all the you see it?
I don't know. He looks like a ghost.
I can't even see. I can see. There we go. It's not bad, is it?
Thanks. Yeah, I mean it was reasonably comfortable. I slept pretty well.
Yeah.
I've woken up with a headache, but that's not Premier Inn's fault.
Weird taps. It's got.
Pete is obsessed with the tap in the bathroom. You can give me a tour.
When they say obsessed, I mean, his tour. Nice big room, to be fair. It's a nice big room.
We're at the end of the corridor. So.
Well, it's 77 quid a night. Who does a tap like that?
And when I say obsessed, you asked me about 6 times whether I'd looked at the tap. Thank you. So yeah. This has also got parking, which is helpful. This is the Premier Inn at Wembley Park.
Not free parking.
It's not free parking, you have to pay for parking. But there's quite a bit of it. And it's literally 2 minutes from the tube station, so that's quite helpful. The curry last night was good. Mine ended up being basically a korma, but I was not complaining about that. I don't think I actually showed you the poppadoms. I had a mango honey chicken, which was essentially a korma with some pieces of mango in it, and a cheese naan, which was nice. What did you have, Pete?
I had it was called like a potka lamb.
You had a spinachy thing.
But it was like spinach lamb, which is what I wanted as well, but it had these big chilies in it, which I,
Didn't want.
well, I like spice, but these were just full on
I would say.
couple of bird's eye chilies as wholes, basically, which I ate one of them,
Or 2 of them.
one or two in one bite, cried a bit, and then picked the other ones out.
So yeah, it was what, about £11 a curry? Or at least mine was about £11.
Yeah, plus rice, plus naan, plus
Yeah, obviously, plus your sundries.
probably 30 quid each. For the,
Yeah, oh, I need to tell Adam that actually.
29 each.
So yeah, today probably won't take you very far with me. In Wembley they have the London outlet thingy, and as we've got a little bit of time to kill, we're going to go there because somebody needs some new shoes.
Me.
Because he kills his shoes. So those ones he bought in Costco about 6 months ago, they are no more. Well, they are. He's wearing them, but they have
Just look at the bombs of them.
no grip.
So I'm slipping everywhere.
So he needs some new shoes. And we've got nothing else to do. And then we're both meeting friends for lunch, but separate friends in separate places. And I won't be filming that. I'm just going to Bill's, so it's standard chain place. So you know what's going on there. And if I do film anything else, I'll do it all on the phone, so that I don't have to carry my camera around today. But yeah, this is our last sort of venture away before baby girl comes. Although we've got lots planned, it's all Sheffield based. So it was good. And it's nice that we've been able to tie in this bit to see a couple of our friends that live down here. Because when that's going to happen again soon, I don't know. In fact, I don't think I've seen my friends since our wedding.
Yeah.
No, because I was supposed to meet them in about this time last year, but the train prices were extortionate. And obviously we'd literally just bought the house. And I couldn't afford it. So yeah, so it'll be good to see them. And then obviously I don't know when I'm going to see them after that. So it's nice that I've been able to, or that they've been able to come in, even though it'll only be for a couple of hours, because we're then going to come back here and then obviously go get Jeff and then go home. So we don't want to leave much after 5, I don't think, do we?
Whenever, but yeah.
It's got work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm feeling the pace of this weekend a little bit. Certainly with the exhibition, because it's a lot of standing. I'm feeling quite stiff and sore today. Right, are we going to head off? Do I get a cinnamon bun?
We can go get one if I get shoes.
Can we get that first?
Get Wenzel's. Or the other one. Yeah, either one.
Because although technically I am very hungry, I probably shouldn't eat breakfast because, you know, having like dinner and lunchtime relatively soon. But I really want a cinnamon bun. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to stop filming on the camera and then use my phone for anything else today. So catch you in a bit. I asked for a cinnamon bun. I got a croissant.
They had cinnamon buns.
They didn't.
They had cinnamon and apple buns.
They didn't. There was no cinnamon on their little...
Cinnamon and apple, it said.
No, it said apple pie. There was no...
On the menu.
On the menu, but not on the things. So yeah, not quite what I was after, but still tasty.
Spinach and cheese pie.
Not as good as Greece.
Still good.
Are they penguin ones, but
So,
they're the penguin ones.
yeah, they're both
Pete's got his new shoes on. In the words of Paolo Nutini, everything's going to be all right.
Sure.
But are they penguins? Could have gone cheaper, but Mr. Thompson.
But that's then, I was thinking about getting 2, so I'll try them out and then maybe get a second one online.
Right, if you work, we'll go down an escalator. So as I said at the beginning of the video, I hadn't filmed an intro and outro, so we're doing them back to back. So I hope you enjoyed coming along to the Disney 100 exhibition. Obviously, I barely scratched the surface with the stuff I showed you. It's very interesting if you are a Disney fan. Tickets are about £30, maybe a little bit more. And I thought that was worth it, although there was a lot of the information that if you've watched any of like the Imagineering story or any of those kind of documentaries on Disney Plus, you might have already picked up on some of it. But there were definite artifacts and things like the horse from Mary Poppins, the comic book, the Island of Boom Boom, comic book from Bedknobs and Broomsticks and etc., the Cinderella book, that just I could have stood there for a while looking at all the details and things on those, and I did, because we were in there for about 3 hours. I would say, and I don't know whether it would be the case, but if you're planning on if you're planning on going, because it's on for a little while, I don't know the exact dates, I would imagine going during the week in term time. It's probably going to be a bit quieter. We obviously went at peak busyness. We went at 2 o'clock on a Saturday when it just opened. It'd only been open since Monday. So it was very busy, and that first room that you go to, looking at Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, the Alice, it's not the Alice Adventures, Alice Comedies, that kind of area, really did bottleneck, and it was quite hard to get to everything, to look at everything. If they'd planned it better, they should have just, from that first sort of intro bit, put you then into a bigger room so that you could disperse a bit more and then work your way through, but they didn't, so that feels incredibly busy. Obviously, if you're like me and my brother and Pete, we just hung back a little bit and then made our ways to the bits that we wanted to look at. We didn't, you know, get frustrated or anything. It was just a case of not quite so much elbows, but a little bit of elbows just to get to where you want to be so that you can read it. And then once it opened up, it didn't feel quite as, it was busy, but it didn't feel quite as bottlenecky. You didn't feel quite like you were in the way of other people trying to see things, would be my thing. So yeah, definitely worth going, as I said, if you are a Disney fan. And yeah, everything else of the weekend was good. Met up with some friends on Sunday. We went to Bill's for lunch and we ended up sitting there for hours just having a chat. So we didn't get to very much else, not that we had anything else planned. And that was good, that was nice. And then obviously we've headed back, and I was so incredibly tired by the time we came back, so I crashed massively. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little jaunt to London. Although it's not the last thing we've got planned, it is the last sort of further away thing we've got planned. Everything else is around our area. I think the furthest we're going to go is like Manchester, from what I can see so far in our diary. Might change. So yeah, that's the last sort of distance that we're going to cover before baby girl comes. So that's a milestone in itself. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!